you?
Hey, Ronald.
Hey, Ronnie.
Together, we are the Rons.
Ronnie, do you remember that time when we were hanging out by the pool with our families? Our kids were just really, really little, and my daughters went up to you and go, "Why don't you have hair on your chest like my dad?"
I do.
You remember that?
I totally remember that, and she was so young I didn't have the heart to say, because I don't like pubic hair on my body, at least on my chest. You know, I do remember that story well, and it was weird, but the reality is that manscaping is a thing today. And while it may not have been a thing when we were kids, it's very much a thing today. And when I was thinking about how I want to look for the pool that day, I was thinking, I gotta look damn good, which means I gotta do some manscaping.
Manscaping. It's a thing. Let's talk about it. Manscaping. Now think about this. What problem are you trying to solve by inserting manscaping, like this new fad? This thing was not around when we were growing up. This is like a new thing. This was never around forever, thousands of years. Why is this a thing now? I go back to what problem are you solving by shaving or waxing whatever parts of the man's body?
Well, not speaking from personal experience here, but I believe the reason manscaping came to an existence for a man is because they wanted certain parts of their body to appear larger.
For the record, I don't do any manscaping. You know, been married for a number of years. I've asked my wife, like, hey, would you like me to manscape a little bit? No answer. She's perfectly fine the way I am. I guess maybe a little bit lucky. I don't have a ton of body hair, but she's fine with it. So I'm kind of like, you know, why go through all the maintenance? Because as soon as you start doing it, you just got to keep doing it over and over. And, right?
Ronald likes to go El Native, which is very fun. Look, I think you want to look your best all the time, and manscaping is, you know, taking pride in yourself. And I think, I'm not saying go to town and like make yourself bald like a hairless chihuahua or something like that. I'm just saying, you know, you do some taming. So if you're in Europe and you decide to put a Speedo on, you don't have like things growing out of certain areas. So I remember this time I was at the gym. There was a guy who was at the counter, and he had his towel off. He was looking down, and I swear it was like Edward Scissorhands. There was hair flying everywhere from the back, and he was just down there doing his thing, literally hair flying everywhere. He put his towel back around him, walked away, and there was literally a pube trail from the sink all the way back to where
That's what I'm talking about. That's disgusting.
I agree. So if you're gonna manscape, that is probably a place you want to do it in the privacy of your own home.
This whole manscaping thing, like, where do you stop? Where is the dividing line? Is it like what I'm thinking is more of a personal preference, like you just do your chest? What then you got your armpits? What if you got a little back hair? Like you're talking about the pubic area, which I mean that can get a little dangerous, yeah, you know. And then what about your legs? And then like you've seen these guys. I mean, you've been to Europe, and the guys in their speedos, and they're like the hair doesn't stop. Some of it like starts at the head, goes all the way down the back, all the way down, and like so you just start manscaping. Like where do you stop? You just like you're down to your toes at that point.
Well, I mean,
that is a lot of maintenance.
Yes, if you're Chewbacca, it's gonna be a little harder to feather it in and make it look nice. I mean, I get that.
There's some technique I'm not familiar with. You gotta feather this stuff. What's the functional reason of the manscaping?
Well, I mean, okay. Depends on who you are. If you're a competitive swimmer,
okay.
You probably want to have less body hair.
Yes, good idea.
Know, I think there's a lot of reasons why people shave. If you think of the people who've shaved, like, and actually this would be a great thing for us to do, is to actually ask people.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Do you support manscaping?
Sure.
All right. Hi.
All right.
Question for you. You manscape?
No.
No, manscaping? Do you support manscaping?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Interesting.
What about you? Any manscaping going on?
Definitely.
All right. Very good. So, why do I shave my chest?
Okay.
You can't see the six-pack through hair.
I
mean,
yeah, that is okay.
I work damn hard.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
why would I not want to show that off and hide it behind hair?
Oh, okay. So there is a functional purpose that you can actually show pride in the hard work you put into your workouts.
I think so.
I could get into that.
Or let's say, you know, you want to trim down there.
Okay.
You know? some of your workout shorts, some of your swim trunks. Like they have, places where they rub improperly if you don't kind of trim some things away. So I think, again, the reason it hasn't been around...
There's a good functional purpose there. There you go.
So think of the tools. Back when we were kids, we didn't have the right tools.
Okay.
I mean, we had electric razors that you plug in. Could you imagine putting something with a plug-in outlet down by your private parts?
Yeah, that's the whole issue I have with this as well. It's like you make it sound like you have to be some kind of craftsman in order to do this thing. And how much time is this going to take to learn this, especially at my age? Like, it sounds like you've been doing this a while, but if I started now, I might not have enough hair to manscape by the time I learn how to do this stuff, and I could have some serious injuries. And there's some things I want to do with some of these parts every now and again that I don't want to be injured.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, think of it the first time you shaved with a actual razor. There were probably 3 or 4 nails.
Yeah.
Are you a member of the Manscaped community?
Yes.
Really honest. Sir, do you support manscaping? No. Do you support manscaping? Whatever floats your boat. I like that.
Do we support it?
Yes, you support it? Do you believe in it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Great. Do you manscape?
Sometimes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Do support Manscaping.
Do you manscape? Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's super interesting to see everybody's feedback. Clearly, manscaping is a thing. Ronald, I think the people have chosen. It's time for you to get your Manscape on.
Oh gosh, I don't know about this.
All right, so we have decided to take matters into our own hands, or my own hands, I should say. And these are some wax strips. You've probably seen this before. And this is some wax. And my friend Ronald here is, well, since he doesn't manscape, we're gonna help him out.
Oh God! Oh God! Ronnie.
All right, ready?
No, I'm not ready.
1, 2.
Oh gosh.
3.
Oh golly darn! What the heck? Why would somebody do that? What were we thinking?
This didn't hurt at all. I thought
Oh my God!
this was great. Do you want to save this
Golly.
Want to save this for a memory?
No, you can keep it. Yeah,
Got it.
be my.
So, manscaping. What do you think, Ronald?
Yeah, not worth it.
Oh, well, look, and I think the lesson learned here is manscaping. It's definitely worth it to do it to someone else.
Yeah.
Like, that was super entertaining for me. Thoroughly enjoyable. So, Ronald, you are now officially a member of the Manscaped Club. How's it feel?
Traumatizing. That's what it feels like, and I'm not sure I'm gonna ever forget that level of pain. But hey, at least I can say I've had some of my chest waxed, and I'm just gonna wait for this to grow back because I'm not gonna go through that again. I'm just not gonna do it.
You know, it reminds me of that time that we got our ears pierced.
Oh yeah, another little painful exercise that you and I went through.
Yeah.
We should tell that story.
Well, if you want to learn about that story, click here. We'll tell you all about it. And until next week, folks. See you later, Ronald.
See you, Ronnie. Bye bye.